Today's video is brought to you by Grey Viking Games. Click the link in the description below to buy MTG Arena codes for cosmetics, packs, and more. What's up, everyone? My name is Jeff, and today we're diving into the best format of all time, Historic Brawl. I absolutely love Historic Brawl. I think it fits perfectly. There's a lot more card options. Like, one of my biggest issues with Brawl in general is that it's sticking in Standard, where you have a limited card selection, and so getting one of everything is cool, but you end up putting in lots of not as good things in general. Where I think going into Historic has the perfect amount of, card selection, so you can make really powerful decks, but still play in the singleton format with a commander in there. And so I think Historic Brawl is just what needs to be done. I don't know why they're taking so long to actually make it a thing, because they keep bringing it back to us like once or twice a month, and then like, no, we're not actually going to do anything with it. So Wizards, get it together. Everyone loves Historic Brawl. You have all of the data to show that. Every single time Historic Brawl shows up, I know people play it for forever, so just do it. All right, so we are playing Tyvar Kell here this time, which also, I love being able to play Planeswalkers as commanders. Just in this format, I think that it would be busted if you had too many cards, but in the card pool we have right now, it's just so cool. Anyway, so one of the biggest issues with this deck here is that there's actually not a lot of good one-drops in elves, which is so weird. We have a lot more other one-drops, but they're not like as amazing as everything else. When we have to trim down and like choose the best ones, I'm actually noticing we don't have a ton of elves in the one-drop slot that are good. There's a bunch that I'm missing in here. That I didn't find the ability to put slots in. For like Pelt Collector, it's good, but it also, we don't have, with elves, we don't have a bunch of creatures to be throwing in. You don't put this necessarily into every elf tribal deck, because it's not, it doesn't work quite as well, because there's not that many really beefy buff creatures. So you might get one or two counters onto this, but not consistently. And playing singleton format, I don't want this in the late game, at all. So Elvish Reclaimer, also pretty good. It does kind of, it doesn't actually ramp up for us, but it does help us fix our mana, which could be nice with this. But we kind of have Tyvar Kell to help fix our mana. We basically want to find as much green mana as possible, be able to play out Tyvar Kell. Then suddenly we have all elves can tap for black mana, so then we're perfect on mana. We have a bunch of ramp, we have everything, and so there's just like everything that we want to be doing in the one drop slot. First off, there's only one black elf in here, and then there's not that many that are great here in the green elf slot, and so I ended up just kind of trimming down on that slot. We have a bunch of good 2-drops, bunch of good 3-drop slots, and then we have like our win cons in our 4-drop slot and into our Crater Hoof and Catch-2 War on the top end. Basically, that's the game plan. I probably should bring in the ways of 2-drop Crater Hoof as well. I didn't in this one. It's just something that we might run into if we mill it over with like Herald Knights of Gaul, so we have a way to return it back with Return Upon the Tide, which also just makes lots of tokens for us with elves, which is good. And we're basically just trying to win with Tyvar value and just playing out creatures and hitting in. And we do have all of the lords in here, of course. Like, elves were built to be in a constructed format, I feel like. And then in Historic right now, all the cards that are in this, they are really good. There's still lots of really good elves, but it is weird how you typically have so many one drops because you're playing full play sets of all these things in the one drop slot, but now only having one of them makes it feel like it's really light in the 1 and 2 drop slot, everything like that. So anyway, this is the deck. Let's go and jump into it. I'm excited to see how elves do. We'll see if we can still win without having 4 Llanowar elves, 4 Allosaur Shepherds, all that kind of stuff. I think it still can be pretty good. So let's jump into it. Here we go. Wish me luck. All right, up against the Goon Squad, and I like this hand. We'll keep this. We will get out our 1-drop right away. Up against the Gitrog Monster. A little bit terrifying. I'm debating if I want to ramp right away. We have Assassin's Trophy, which I really like with this hand. Elvish Vision, like everything about this hand is fantastic. I like it a lot. Being able to hit an untapped land would be really nice. You know what? With that, we're going to try to get out Marwyn as soon as possible. Swing in with Shepherd down to 24. And with Marwyn getting counters up, we actually can activate the Shepherd's ability fairly quickly, hopefully. Oh, I did forget all the cycle lands in this. Explores. Mystery Land drop. Oh, come on. Ooh, more removal. Sweet stuff. All right, let's play out Marwyn. Get out Temple of Malady. Yeah, we'll keep another elf at the moment. We also might just play out Tyvar Kell, so we'll see. Down to 23, past turn. Yeah, we get to do lots of stuff on this next turn, as long as they don't kill any of our important things. We're in good shape. We're in great shape. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. All right. So we get to play. No, tap. Actually, wait. Let's see here. Right. I can put a counter onto Incubation Druid and untap it. We do get to untap it, right? So let's go ahead and tap here. So let's add green. Tyvar. Counter, untap, Incubation Druid. Tap for green. Let's go Visionary first. We will end up having some black mana there, so we actually get to play out this again for Shadow Sage as well. So sweet. Please don't have a board wipe. This is so good. They lose life. They lose 6 life here. Down to 15. All right, cool. Allosaur Shepherd online for the next turn. We should have lethal unless they have board wipe. It's so good. Yeah, Incubation Druid with Tyvar Kell is so busted. So busted. Binding the Titans, yeah. We have removal for the Doom Whisperer, so this is just fine. Play there, Heartless Act. Allosaur Shepherd. And attack in with everything. All right, there you go. Sweet. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Not too shabby at all. That's what we're trying to do, guys. That right there. Let's do it again. All right, up against the Mind Sculptor, and this hand is less good because all the black sources, but if Incubation Druid survives, up against a deck that wants to fight everything that it sees, although it wants to fight after it gets out Nith, so maybe we have a shot of getting out Tyvar, untap Incubation Druid, and playing other stuff. That's kind of the dream here. Finding a black source would be nice too for Abomination. All right, well, we have Tyvar on the next turn. We can actually play all of our stuff now. Life's good. Yeah, Incubation Druid with Tyvar, it's so busted. So busted. And we found it twice in a row. This is a little bit ridiculous. Don't have removal. Okay, good. Good for you. Play out Tyvar. Untap Incubation Druid. And I think I'm actually going to Heartless Act this. Yeah, because we don't want them to have any way of actually killing the Incubation Druid if possible. Less mana helps us out. Yeah, okay, opponents keeps it. That's just such a busted combo. Yeah, I don't know how you come back from that. Very, very nice. All right, up against the Lupine Hero, and we have Incubation Druid on turn 2 again. Yep. I'm down for that. This is good stuff. What is this? So any color of the land you control could produce. All right. So we do have to find a black source to be able to play out like Herald or something like that. You can't just have this be any color. No blocks. Yeah, we'll take it. That's actually really good. All right, so Temple of Milady. I don't think we want more lands. That is our 4th land. Like, we probably do want one more land. So I can get up to other stuff, sure. They might have removal. Up against Toski, which is a little bit terrifying. But we're doing all of the things. Yeah, just sketchy enough, but we're not gonna block. Down to 22. Moss Viper. And Finn. Lots of Death Touch dudes. I guess that's the whole point, is just draw lots of cards, right? Heralding Knights to L is going to be pretty nice so we can just kill everything. So honestly, I'm debating if I want to get that out first. Or do we just go for the Tyvar here? I Tyvar.
First we fight, then we feast.
Alright, so we get to play Herald Unites the Elves here. And I think that is the best thing that we can play.
I believe we can be heroes.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to put counters onto too many elves, but we can flood the board on the next turn, hopefully between Elvish Warmaster and Elven Ambush. Veil of Summer, nice. They'll get to draw cards. They're going to want to play out Toski. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Canopy Tactician. Everything gets a buff. Okay. And then the third Saga lets us kill Toski and everything else. Seems good. So we'll let them draw a million cards. This only works if you hit a player. We will definitely block one of these guys if they swing in. So yeah, no blocks. They can draw 2 cards. We'll start making tokens on the next turn though. Actually, wait, with Crater Hoof, I can untap this again and play more stuff. It doesn't give everything haste. Okay, War Master. That's instant speed. Let's do that at instant speed then. Wildborn Preserver. This also taps to add 3 mana. Decline for now. Okay, let's just go all out on this, why don't we? Untap here.
Strike like the cosmos serpent.
So we have 6 mana. Let's just have some fun. Well, we have a little bit of extra mana because we get to untap here. So we're going to take action and put 6 here. Oh, this is so good. So good. They have a Gargaroth. Cool. We have Crater Hoof on the next turn. Swings in with Toski because they've gotsta, and opponent keeps it up. Yeah, then we have the Herald Unites the Elves, 3rd trigger. So then every time we attack it, or every elf attacks and gets to give -1 to a creature, which means we could kill their entire board, I believe. Maybe not with Pelt Collector and Gargaroth, but it'd be really close. And we had Crater Hoof on the next turn. Busted! So good! All right, we're up against Fabian again, and he is playing Tyvar Kell this time. So we're gonna free mulligan this one. Good hand here. We didn't find Incubation Druid again. Oh man, darn it. I think this is the guy we were playing against before, and so he must have gone and built a Tyvar Kell deck. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Sweet stuff, though. All right, Alistar Shepherd. Good. That way we can get a token with Dwinian's Elite. Dwinians. Thorn Lieutenant is also pretty decent. Whenever it becomes a target of a spell or an ability an opponent controls, get a 1/1 elf warrior creature token. I'm not sure how amazing this card actually is in the format. All right, go here. We have Marwyn on the next turn. Maybe I should have actually held on to that. I probably should have gone Thorn Lieutenant this turn, Marwyn, and then that, so I can get more counters onto Marwyn. No attacks. Pass the turn. We have a token now to block this, and we probably will. Still need to find... I guess we don't have to find the 3rd land. Or 4th land to play Tyvar. We do have Marwyn to get there. Elderfang Disciple. Drop Thorn Lieutenant. Alright, there's the land. Nice. I guess technically we want more creatures, but they also are going to want more creatures. Whatever. Getting in for 1 point of damage doesn't actually matter to us. Keeping more creatures for an Allosaurus Shepherd trigger, way better. I also took out, I think, our Elderfang Disciple. It is good, but it doesn't necessarily go with everything else we're trying to do. I didn't want to have things that force us to have more black mana. So I just grabbed the best ones from black. And just try to play the best cards in general. All right, we get to play that, so that's nice. Tyvar.
What do you mean you haven't heard of me?
Let's go... I guess we're gonna make a token here.
Go, earn your renown.
And play out Abomination. Vigilance and Menace, pretty nice stuff. Do I just want to kill the Brightblade right now, or do I want to try to do it later? Let's see. I'm fine trading this off for the Brightblade. Because it means that we can keep Abomination alive. I don't think they're gonna have more discard than just the Disciple. Man. Don't want that to get discarded, but I think it is better to hold off and try to get something better, because I mean we can still do lots of damage in other ways. Like next turn we have Allosaurus Shepherd swinging with everything and Abomination of Llanowar, which sets its base power and toughness equal to 5/5, which I think actually eliminates Abomination of Llanowar's ability. Kills that, that's fine. Getting up to the ultimate would be nice. That is a few turns away from actually being useful. Binding the Gods gives everything Death Touch on a later turn. Yeah, let's go ahead and just kill this. We want to be able to attack in with everything. I think I actually want to attack in with Marwyn as well. So, Baldborn Preserver. Create an Elf.
I say something for you.
I could put 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 counters onto this. I think we're just going to put 1. Attack in with everything. Oh, why did I swing with the Allosaurus Shepherd? Dang it, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Yeah, that was the misplay right there. Darn it. And I probably should have just thought about that and, you know, just used the Allosaurus Shepherd to swing in. Dang it, Jeff. Gave him a chance to come back. Okay, well, we've already seen this deck is way too busted already, so we have to try to fix it to be better. Darn it. They're doing a lot cooler stuff with their lands than we were doing. I decided just to kind of go basic with ours. No need to get too fancy here. Leaf Gilder. Skimfart Avenger. Halvar. Bring back that Allosaurus Shepherd, please. Because I'm a doofus. Decline. Let's add 6. Untap Marwyn. So I can attack in with it. So much mana available too. Swing in. So this is what we were supposed to do last time. We do have lethal right now. I think we were pretty close to lethal in the last turn as well, but Jeff was dumb. But then the deck was like, you know what? You're on a win streak, so we're just gonna give you the perfect card and make everything better for you. So, yay, we did it! Woohoo! All right, keep this hand. Yeah, lots of ramp. Ramp is good. Arcane Signet, all the good things. Abomination of Llanowar can be pretty busted stuff. All right, so lead off with the Summoning Sickness ramp rather than Signet, because we can use this on the next turn to play out Clan Caller. Although I do think I'm going to go for the Lys Alana. Yarak. They're going to have some removal potentially, but we're going to try for this. We don't want them to have the Beast, the ETBs, and kills our dude. Although I think that's a ways away now. Lotus failed. Okay. Okay. Now we get to do cool stuff. So let's see here. Yeah, let's go. It's a little bit interesting. Tyvar doesn't actually let us play out Clan Caller, but it does let us play out, if I untap, let's just play out Abomination. We do want to get out Tyvar as quick as possible. It does more value for us in general for everything.
My heroics will be known in realms beyond realms. Your courage is legendary.
All right, let's do this instead. Actually, let's go Arcane Signet, get a little bit more ramp, and then with Arcane Signet we can Clan Caller. That lets us get a buff on the creatures that are out there. Yep, take action. I decided that we do want to take action on that. Yeah. I don't know the reason why. We're just doing it that way. Okay, guys, deal with it. All right, Canarium. Sad day. Kind of a weak sauce Cry the Canarium too, though. All right, so Abomination of Llanowar. Take action. Your token.
There's enough glory for all of us.
This technically does more damage, so sure. And we get another token out of it, so yeah. Take action. And they lose life. And we get a hit. Alright. Down to 16. With pretty dang close to lethal on board. Let's see. 5. Yeah, we have lethal on board. Now we don't have lethal on board. Darn it. How do they do it? Tricksy little peoples. Lotus Field is really scary, I think, for them to use with Yarak, because it doubles the ETV effect, which is not necessarily good for them. This is a flash speed. I should have played it at instant speed. There's no reason for me not to right now. Put a counter onto something to get more damage in. One of these tokens can be a little bit better attackers, or do I just make more tokens? Taking up to my ultimate is better. Let's put a counter there. Attack in. This has menace, so they can actually block it. So I guess getting up to the 10 damage there probably would have gotten us closer to lethal. It's the same amount of damage. Are we there? I forgot about this being menace, so they wouldn't actually be able to block it. All right, cool. Yep. Dude, I don't even have to try with this deck right now. I can be a doofus and forget everything, and it still wins every time. I like that kind of deck. That's what I need. All right, up against Mind Sucker and keep this. Turn 2 Incubation Druid. Dig it again, looking for lands. Oh, that's a good card, though, putting to the bottom. Bummer. And I don't think I have ways to shuffle the deck, like, at all in this. All right, either way, we got what we wanted. They're playing Marwyn, we're playing Tyvar. Let's see who's better. Oh yeah, it's gonna be us, because we have black in our deck. Mirror Shield, protecting the Marwyn. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and just untap this. Let's get out a... Yeah, let's go. Could go with Thorn Lieutenant and Llanowar Elves. Let's go Llanowar. I want more card draw. Sweet. Marwyn. Oh man, they don't have counters on it yet. How about that? Scoop. All right, Elvish Warmaster. Thorn Lieutenant. Do I want to get the Abomination quicker? I want to get up the Abomination quicker. I have 1 green mana still up, and I can play out Abomination. There we go. In mono green, this should just be a way to get to lethal pretty quickly. Blood Juice Thirst, yeah, guys are saying like, yeah, we're good. We're good. Sounds great. Dude, this deck's so busted. All right, guys, sorry this game wasn't longer, but we got our 6 wins, and so we're good. I typically only play like 5 games, and I wanted to try to get to at least the 30-minute mark there for you guys. Yeah, great stuff. We didn't get to see a few other cards in here that were pretty fun. Like Ocarina Assassin is another one that all creatures able to block it do so, so we can attack him with a really wide board. Everything has to attack the one Death Toucher, which we do have ways to pump up and get bigger, so it means it can kill up multiple things. So honestly, Ocarina Assassin is a pretty sweet card in this deck. Didn't ever get to see that one though. Did we see basically everything else though? I don't think we ever saw Beast Whisper, which is our main card draw. Tyvar gives the same effect basically, but yeah, it's even better if you get to the ultimate. We didn't actually get to play the Crater Hoof, Casualties of War. I think we kept winning before we get to play the big stuff, you know. And so I think we got Abomination of Llanowar and Incubation Druid though like a million times, which is just busted. So they're good stuff. Overall, absolutely love this deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.